Hi everyone, welcome back. In this lecture we are going to learn about something very simple yet very powerful, how to take user input in Python. So far we've seen how to assign values directly inside our code, like using x equals 10 or name equals John. But what if you want your program to ask the user and take input while the program is running? That's exactly what we're going to learn today. Let me give you a real world example. Suppose you are building a calculator app or a quiz game or even a login system. You can't hardcode the username or number every time, right? You need to ask the user to enter a value like their name, age or answer, and then use that value in your program. That's where the input function comes in. It lets us get data from the user right from the keyboard. So what is the input function? In Python, the input function is used to take input from the user during program execution. When Python runs an input line, it pauses and waits for the user to type something. Once the user hits enter, that value is stored in a variable. By default, everything entered by the user is treated as a string, even numbers. So if you want to use numbers, you will need to convert them using int or float. Let's now go to PyCharm and create a file. Right-click your folder, choose new and select Python file. Let's name it user input demo. Let's start with simple example like taking input string from the user. Let's type name equals input function. Within brackets, within double quotes, type the string, enter your name colon space. This line will display the message enter your name in the console. Whatever the user types, like Ramesh or Priya, will be stored in the variable called name. Now let's use this name in a message. Next line, type print function within brackets, type double quotes hello comma space, then plus sign, then the variable name, then another plus sign and double quotes exclamation mark. This will take the name the user entered and include it in a friendly greeting. Let's now run the program and see what happens. The terminal shows enter your name. We type Ramesh and press enter, and the output is hello Ramesh. That's how you take simple string input from the user. This makes your program interactive. Instead of printing the same message every time, now it responds to the person using it. Now let's take a number from the user and convert it into an integer. Let's type our first line age equals int function, inside it input function, within brackets, within double quotes, type the string enter your age colon space. This asks the user to enter their age. Whatever they type, for example 30, will first come in as a string. The int function converts it into a number. Now let's do something with this age. Next line, type print function within brackets, type double quotes. You will be space, then comma, then age plus 1, then comma, then double quotes next year, dot. Let's run this. Python asks enter your age. We type 30 and press enter. The output is you will be 31 next year. That's how you convert input to an integer using the int function. Now let's take a decimal input like a price. Let's type price equals float function. Inside it input function, within brackets, within double quotes, type the string, enter the price colon space. This lets the user enter something like 199.99. The input comes in as a string, but the float function converts it into a decimal number. Let's now calculate a discount. Type discount equals price multiplied by 0.1, then print the result. Let's type print function within brackets, double quotes, discount is colon space, then comma, then the variable discount. Let's run the code now. Python shows enter the price. We type 250 and press enter. The output is discount is 25.0. So we successfully took a decimal number using float and did a basic calculation. Now let's take a yes or no input. This is example for converting string to Boolean value. Let's type answer equals input function. Within brackets, within double quotes, type the string are you a student? Yes or no colon space. This stores whatever the user types like yes or no, in the variable answer. Next, we want to convert this into a boolean. Let's type is student equals answer double equals within quotes yes. This line checks if the answer is exactly yes. If yes, it becomes true, otherwise it becomes false. Now let's use this inside an if statement. Type if is student colon. Then indent and write print function within brackets within quotes and type welcome student. Then move to next line back to the left and write else colon. Indent again and write print function within brackets within quotes type hello guest. Let's now run the program. Python asks, are you a student? Yes or no? Let's type yes and press enter. The output is welcome student. Now run the program again. Type no and hit enter. The output becomes hello guest. That's how we simulate Boolean input using string comparison. Let's quickly wrap up what we've learned in this lecture. We started by learning how to use the input function to take user input in Python. Then we saw how that input is always received as a string no matter what the user types. So to use that input for calculations or logic, we converted it using built-in functions. We used int function to convert input to an integer. We used float function to convert input to a decimal number. And for Boolean like input, we compared the string directly using double equals like answer, double equals yes. Now your programs can talk to users, accept data, and respond based on what the user types. This is how we build interactive Python applications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.